Bam! Hello guys, feedback time. So let's start with Harshid. Bam, bam, bam. Cool. So, let's see. Let's see this dude. Bam. I think proportions, Harshid, we're still a little bit off. I think this will be bigger. I think this will be thinner here. Bam. And yeah, other than that, it's looking good. I think this can simplify into one single line here, and I feel this is your last one of the shape design, right? So that's amazing. See, here I'm going to give you a note because this looks flat, or it doesn't look like it's going around the chest. If I were to draw the torso of this character following the idea of a flour sack, I'm going to do something like this. Bam. I'm going to go around like this. Bam. See? And then from here to here we have the side plane that will go all the way around here. So we have the side plane, we have the bottom plane, and we go around. We draw around to build the three-dimensionality of this shape. And guess what? If I want to add this part of the cloth, of the t-shirt, I will go like this, around, and start adding more pressure here at the top part. But on the bottom part, I'm still drawing around. See all of this circle that I'm drawing, but I'm only adding the pressure of the pen here at the top part. And guess what? You will end up with a badass 3D volume there. Same thing here. Bam, bam. And that t-shirt now will look on top of the volume that you drew here on the character. Cool? Cool. Then we have the center line. And then from here to here, here we can extrude the legs, bam. A bit smaller. And then the other one. Cool, but this is the idea. I want to see that. Here we're not having the information of the bottom plane. And see how I'm drawing the construction very organic? I'm drawing the construction very organic. Cool. And then the arm will be attached here. And then from here to here, bam. Same thing here. I'm drawing around. Here I'm drawing around too. Bam, bam. And I am only adding darkness on the line that I want to be dark, or the line that I want to draw. Bam. And from here to here, if I want to fix, I can just fix something like this. Cool. Always drawing around. Awesome. So that'll be the feedback that I'll have for you. Try to draw this around this so it feels like it's on top of the surface. It's not just something like whack. No, we're building shapes in 3D. If I were to put more attention to this, if I were to design this even better, see, beautiful, awesome. Let me see what else can I give you here. Here we have all of this going here in a tangent. So dude, overlap these, overlap. Look at how I'm going to draw around. It is not about copying what the referent is doing. It's studying and even sometimes improving what they're doing. I'm overlapping here this, and I can overlap this here like this. So we have a clear silhouette there. See? Or even an S there. But we're not losing the sense of overlapping here. Cool. Awesome. See? This is more clear. This is what makes the feeling of perspective, of foreshortening. I remember when we first met, you told me that you had trouble in foreshortening. Foreshortening is all about overlapping shapes properly. So that's the main idea. Cool? Awesome. Hope this helps. Let me go to the next one. Bam. And then from here to here, day 35. Welcome to posing. Oopsie. So yeah, you are doing this better in the new submissions where you are adding notes. That's the main idea of all of this, is to study and deconstruct uh, all the things that makes a good pose, and writing those down. So that's good. For example, let's not forget. Let's keep adding the line of action because we're forgetting the line of action. Let's include the line of action and see how the head is following that line of action. The head is following that line of action there, like if it were a path. And here, that will make all of our character feel aligned. So here on posing, I want you to start with the rhythms that we did on day 1, and then from the rhythms that we did on day 1 to day 5, I want to start then on top of that add the gestures, and on top of these gestures, here I'm adding the gestures right now, and on top of the gestures, I want you to add the construction. And on top of the construction, I want you to start designing beautiful shapes. Bam! Awesome. See, it's super simple. I'm not trying to copy what the character is doing. I'm just building the drawing on top of the drawing. On top of each stage of the drawing, I'm building stuff. I'm not drawing the clothes right now. I'm leaving the clothes for later, at the end, dude. Bouncing ball volume. Nothing. I don't care about the clothes right now. Care about the pose first. Bam. I'm studying each part of this character. Then from here to here, the volume of the head, the volume of the cheeks, even drawing around, adding that ball shape there. Cool, bam. See how I'm drawing around here? And on top of this, I am adding the hat. Did you do that? I hope you did that. And then on top of this, bam. And then continuing the flow of the head, I will build the hat here. So everything feels connected. Bam. Cool. I want to see this. I feel like, I don't know, I would love to see, put your rough pass, keep practicing. Rough pass is an eternal practice, dude. Rough pass is an eternal practice, so keep practicing your rough pass, keep putting your rough pass beside your drawing. Right now in these last days, if you want to keep practicing Lumi's head or drawing hands, do your study next to your drawing so I can give you a review on that, on that specific part. But I want to see that. I don't want you to get lost in drawing each piece of the character like this, because no, we are drawing this first, all the character, and then on top of the character we're building with the clothes and all the stuff. For example, let me go like this. Bam. Even the volumes of the shoes are out of model, so we have to be very careful with those things. We are studying the character, we're not copying the character. And the consequence of studying the characters that we end up with things on proper volume and proper proportions in some way. So here on top of this, now I am adding the cloth. See? Oops. Bam. On top of this, I am adding the cloth. The torso is a bit over here like this. I missed that. And then on top of this, bam, adding this other stuff. See the airplane line, always very active. Here how you did these shorts. See, no, we're missing stuff here. Don't get confused to what this dude makes here. If some things looks weird here, let's not copy that, but improve that thing. All good, all good. This will go around like this. And this will go like this, cool. And then I can build these pieces on top of this. For example, I can deconstruct this overall shape into these little shapes like this, which are also tapering. Bam. I'm drawing the base of the foot, and on top of that base, on top of this rough volume that I drew, I can see how can I draw around like this. I can draw around and build these other pieces. See how volumetric it looks? It doesn't look flat. Same thing here. Drawing around, around and around and around. And then from here to here, this is an S. Cool. And then from here to here. Beautiful. Look at the difference. I see that you're trying to draw around here, here, but we don't have the strong base to do so. See how I super roughly sketch all the base of the shoe, and then I can actually draw around of that. And here, for example, clack, clack, no. We're going like this, and then we're going like this, and then we're going like this. See? Bam, bam. We have a volumetric shape there. Cool. Awesome. Let's go to the other one. This is beautiful. Pinocchio is beautiful. We call it in Spanish Pinocchio. It's beautiful. Look at the 3D edge. The same things that I'm sharing with you guys. The 3D edge there, bam. And how the construction follows the flow, or is a very organic construction that goes on top of the gestures. It's not like a technical construction. That's why when we're learning to draw for animation, it's be different than learning to draw for illustration. Bam. And I'm still feeling this volume of the shoe going all the way around like that. Drawing around. Cool. And then on top of this, let me bring this a bit over here. Bam! Then we have this here. And I can keep drawing around here. Around, and then boom. Cool, cool, awesome. There you go. What else do we have? Man, what else do we have? Cool, the eye mask of Pinocchio. Pinocchio. Look, he's like, So the line of action of this head is like this, and everything is also pointing towards the line of action. Even the eye, even the eyes inside of the eye mask here of this character. See, and once we draw the eye mask, it will be easier for us to place the eyebrows on top. I'm drawing too hard right now. Bam. The eyebrows on top. Where's the other eyebrow? On top. And then we have the eyes. Okay. Need more space. I'll reorganize my workspace because I'm going hard. Oopsie. So, this is the center line of the head. This is the overall volume of this head. Cool. From here to here we have the cheeks. And this is stretching. We have like this. Super simple. Look at this. It's a C, and this is stretch here. Then we have the jaw. Awesome. And then from here to here we have the nose. Awesome. If it's too big. We have the nose. See, I'm always drawing around. That's why it's so enjoyable to draw sometimes. Because I'm not trying to copy my drawing, or I'm not trying to get perfect lines. It's like the perfect lines is the perfect lines. It's the result of experiencing drawing, of drawing around, of feeling the line, of sculpting the line. It's like how can I express this shit? It's like drawing a line is an experience. It shouldn't be like a thought process. Drawing a line is an experience. Harry, which drug you use to smoke right now? No, dude, nothing right now. But the thing is that drawing a line should feel like that. It should feel like, let me go here. See how I'm placing everything on top of this? Drawing a line shouldn't be stressful. It should be like an experience. It's like, I don't know, playing a guitar. The consequence of flowing with the guitar is what you end up with. Is what it will give you. Is what it will give you. Beautiful lines. See, am I even seeing the reference here to draw this? Not at all. Not at all. And I screw up. I don't care, but because I enjoy drawing these people, because I know it's going to skew, it's going to move in this way. I have a good time. Cool. Nice. What else? Oh, it's looking down. Cool. So it's not looking towards the side. Specifically, it's looking a bit down. Awesome, solved. See? I was watching a video the other day. I think it was the batteries, the drummer from, I don't remember this band. Well, it was the drummer of a rock band, and he was going to play a song that he never listened to, and what he did was that he listened to the song first with the vocals, all the instruments except the drums, and he took some notes. Wait. And he took some notes, and after taking some notes and listening to the song, he just flew with it. And he at the end he advised, like, guys, if you want to make a living out of playing drums, you have to be very, very, very adaptable or very fast into finding how is that these songs work, so you can just improvise sometime and have a good result with the drums. Same thing here. It's like every pose is going to be different. There's not only one way to drawing, but once you experience drawing, drawing lines, feeling the lines, dude, you can draw whatever you want. It's like playing drums. I've never played drums in my life. So boom. Here, this shape. Boom. I'm going to send that video. I'm going to send the video in the school group. It's a lot to learn from that video. I love to learn from music. Boom. See how I'm going around? And I'm not I don't care about copying this dude exactly. I'm caring about learning while drawing. See how much. And the thing, that's why I ask you guys to draw characters, this type of characters for 45 days, because after 45 days, I am sure your good taste for drawing animation will improve. And that's the main thing. It's just spending time drawing these characters is immediately something that is going to help you improve your good taste for animation. See, for example, here I feel this eyes a bit too up. Then with my lines, I'm going to hide those things. Damn, I don't care. I'm just on the run scene. What can I do better? What could I do better here? Here. Bam. See, for example, here we have this arm here. 3D edge. The edge there, and when I'm drawing this part of the glove, I'm going around. And I like to add darker lines at the bottom of the piece, because I don't know, it feels like it adds a little bit more of volume. And here from here, see how these two have the bouncing ball volume there. Amazing. So we have boom, 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 boom. Then from here to here, thumb. I'm not even seeing the thumb. Yeah, and that's a cool thing. This is like the idea of playing the drums, because I've been I don't know how long I've been drawing this character. I've been drawing this character for some minutes already, so I already know how the song plays. I already know how the song sounds, so I can just go here and start improvising the thumb. I don't need to copy it exactly for what I see on the reference. I can already start doing some different stuff. Playing around, even improving these drawings. Yeah, dude, have the balls to say, like, you know what? I want to improve these drawings. Yeah? Enjoy, dude, enjoy. Yeah, this is from the same YouTube channel of these dudes playing drums without the things. I remember Chad Smith, the drummer from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. He was playing a song of 30 Seconds to Mars, and he played at the first try. The first time that he heard the song, he was like, he started playing. Normally they hear the song without drums and then they play, but he heard the song and boom, he started playing. And then the people ask them, like, dude, do you want to give it a try again? No, dude, I totally nail it. And that's the courage. It's like, dude, what if you draw better? What if you can make a better drawing than the reference that you're drawing? You have to be just confident and say, like, you know what, I'm just going to nail this. I don't need another try. I already experienced, and he experienced playing the kill from 30 Seconds to Mars. He experienced playing that song, and at the end he was like, I nailed it, I don't need to try it again. And he experienced that, and when he heard back the drawing with the song with the full drums, he was like, you see, I was right here, I was right here, or here and here. And that's the same excitement. Sometimes I'm not looking at the references, because I spend some minutes looking or drawing these characters. When I go here, I'm like, okay, you know what, I don't need to see the reference. I know that they're working with this type of shapes, and then when I go here to the reference, I'm like, oh, close. Or you know what? I don't want to give it a try again. I'm just going to do something like this. Boom. Cool. Very amazing. That works. So that's the main idea. I want to make this smaller. Experience. Have fun. Enjoy this thing. I'm going to send those videos. See this S here. And this S is one line in here with the pinky. Cool. Awesome. I don't care. There you go. That's my study. It's perfect? No, but I experience it. I play it. I don't have to play it the same way because I'm a different drummer, and I just want to experience this and keep going and keep learning. Cool. Even in the entire phase, I feel like it should be a little bit down, but no. I play it. I play the song. Cool. Awesome. Hope this helps. Let's go. Next one. 25 minutes. Go. I'm going a little bit faster because on this one I explain the main concepts that I want to share. And yeah. And yeah. Heavy is the crown! Line of action. So yeah, with Harshit, draw the line of action first. I want to see you starting with day 1, day 5. Go day by day, day by day, day by day. We're losing all of the things that we learn. We're losing all the things that we learn. So I will encourage you to go again, draw a line of action first. Oh, but I saw your latest drawings. Those are better. Those are better. I don't know. Maybe yeah. These days were not the best for you. Totally fair. That happens. But yeah, there you go. I will encourage you to keep practicing what we learned on the other days. Cool. Cool. I'm not going to spend more time here. I think I already gave you a lot of stuff to think about on the previous drawing. But other than that, keep practicing also a Lumi set. So let's draw a Lumi set on this one. I love Pinocchio. So guys, if any one of you is seeing this and is just starting the challenge, if you choose characters that I love, I'm going to spend time on those things. A lot more than the characters that I don't love. I'm not biased on this. So we have the volume of the head. Look at my shoulder. Can you see that thing? How I'm cooking here? Shoulder. Where is it looking? It's looking over there. Awesome. Bam. It's looking over there. Here we have the side plane. The Lumiset. Bam. The Lumiset applies to animations. I'm going to call it the Henry set. Bam. And we go around like this. Bam, 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 bam. And then we go center line here. Bam, 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 bam. I'm fixing this because this should be a parallel of this line here. Awesome. And then from here, look at this beautiful jump. Whoop. Beautiful jump. Whoop. Because the yaw will be attached at this point, and here if I draw a center line that represents the tilt of the head, boop, the yaw will be connected here. And see how I'm connecting these 2 points together with the shape of the yaw, which is going to be open. It's like, so I'm going like this. Bam. And then here I'm drawing around. Awesome. Cool. And then I'm going to draw here like this. See how they also drew this around. Beautiful, dude, beautiful. So I'm drawing around like this. Bam. Boom! And then from here to here, I'm comparing also. Where's the apex of this cheek here? Comparing with the reference. The apex could be a little bit over here. Time, through. Okay, cool. So we're having this. Is stretching. See how I'm drawing around here. And I'm starting to add darker lines where I want to have darker lines. Boom. Boom. Awesome. Awesome. Then we have the eye line here. It goes around. No, the music. I lost the music. Cool. So we have the center line here. The eye mask. Look at the eye mask. It's like, oh, pushing the line of action of the eye mask over there like that. Bam. So if I draw the eyes, see how I'm adding more volume on this side of the eye. Awesome. And the eyebrow will be like this on top of the eye mask. The hair, boom, look at this flow. Bam, bam. Look at that. Looks like a tongue. Bam. And I'm drawing around. And I like to make this part flat, and then on this other side I like to build and add some volume there. See how I'm adding some volume, and maybe, and also adding some darker lines there, drawing around the eye so we can see that there. Cool. Make this smaller. Bam, goes around. A little bit weird that nose. So now I'm seeing here, okay, I need to fix some stuff. I can go like this, oopsie. I can go like this, I can go up a little bit more clear here, awesome. So we have that negative space between the nose and the head. And I'm going to make this more rounded and rounded and rounded. Awesome. Always drawing around. Add this line so it looks super scared. Looks like, oh my god. Cool. And then adding this one to add more volume so it looks 3D. Bam! It's like, oh! Awesome. Time is it? 3:15. Have a meeting. Look at the cheeks. Have some color there. Cool. Now, for example, here's the U. I might make this a bit smaller too, so it looks cuter. Bam. And here I'm going to connect these ears. Look at the flow. Look at the line of action of those ears. See? And on top of that, bam! La concha tu madre, bam! We add this. Boom. Awesome. And then from here to here, boom, drawing around and around and around. Cool. I think this is the main thing, and the other ear will be like this. And then the shape tapering towards that side. Coolness. See how alive this dude feels? Drawing, experiencing. I'm going to send that crazy video, which is amazing. And if you have like videos too, like, you know, Henry, I love to see this type of videos which is not animated related, like maybe ballet or other type of art form, that you can take some concepts from there and translate into animation. Let me know, because dude, I would love that. I would love that. Cool. Awesome. There you go, horseshit. Let me add here more. It's like, cool. I can add more darkness here to this. And add this other part here. See how it's opening towards this side and it's tapering towards this side. We are always tapering, dude. Awesome. There you go. That's Pinocchio being like. Cool. How long is this video? 34. I like it. Cool. This is how I experience drawing. This is how I experience drawing lines and how I feel and experience my drawings, instead of just being stressed or thinking about accuracy. I'm trying to experience drawing. I'm trying to feel the pose. I'm trying to feel everything, and don't be so much overwhelmed about accuracy, as I mentioned, but also experiencing, just like a drummer, just like a musician. So hope this video helps, and I'll see you next time. Bye.